I say we go to court.
Hooked up by 1-800-ASK-GARY. Now, who's taking the stand?
Miller Lite Mike is his name in them streets. We call him Marcus. Mark is in the building and ready to give his soul.
I want to know why Davi's sitting today. That makes me very, very nervous.
No, it shouldn't.
He's plotting on you. That's why.
Yeah. All right, so let's see here. You get 3 questions in the room. Mm-hmm. You get 3 questions from on the phone, from the listening audience, and you got 1 pass. Mm-hmm. I'm going to keep mine very innocent. Because I know people always give you these really, really risque questions and stuff. So, I mean, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to play you as the whore that you are.
Hey, no.
All right. But it is a compound because I had this question and Davi brought up a part of it.
Oh.
Which I don't know. Am I messing up your question?
No, go for it. Run it.
All right. So, I missed his party because of my costume issue. But you... missed
I knew this was coming.
You missed his party as well.
Yeah,
I did.
But the thing was, none of us thought you were gonna go.
Yeah. Well, that's why I didn't want to let you guys down.
Right.
there you go.
So my question is, name for me the furthest away from 4th Street North that you've traveled in the Bay Area recently that isn't including going out of town
work.
or anywhere for work. When was it, and how far away from 4th Street North did you travel?
Just for anything?
Anything that wasn't work, or don't say South Carolina.
Wow.
How long has it been? Because this will teach the people when we talk crap about you.
Yes.
There's some validity there.
2 months ago, I had to go. I know you said work. I did go to Polk County for work. That was really far.
Yeah.
That was work.
That was work.
Doesn't count.
All right. I mean, just off my dome, I went to Gulfport for barbecue.
Okay.
That was fairly recent. Yeah.
How far away is Gulfport from here?
That's not that
20 minutes. I mean, you got to take the highway.
Whoa!
Well, there you go.
You had to go on the big road.
Damn, Mark.
Wow.
You really won't go over the bridge.
That or maybe like the beach. I went to like a beach bar.
Okay.
But that's Gulf Boulevard. Not all that far, I guess.
So you really ain't leaving these streets.
4th
Street North or nothing.
I'm a big fan of St. Pete. I love St.
No,
Petersburg.
this ain't even St. Pete, dog. I mean, you own 4th Street North. That's
Yeah,
it.
I mean, everything's there.
There's people in St. Pete that's like, you ain't even seen St. Pete.
No,
Right.
I mean, I've seen it all, but I just prefer to stick around here.
We've been trying to get him to go to Armature Works. I mean,
He
a
ain't
bunch
got
of places.
no reasons to go across the
He
bridge.
refuses.
I mean, I do cross the bridge for tacos once a week.
Once a week?
Weekly.
You so Mexican.
All right.
All right.
Well, you were right.
Wow.
All right, Mark, I have a question for you. You have admittedly said that you are not a fan of prophylactics.
Yeah. I mean, when you're with somebody.
Well, we going there. Remember my easy question I told you? Here you go.
I want to know, have you ever, like, low-key slipped one off in the middle?
In the middle of it?
Yeah.
No. I haven't.
And if there was a girl that you were kind of getting serious with, but she was adamant about using it every single time, would that kind of, like, mess up your flow?
The last girl that I was dating that was adamant about condoms was years ago. So any girlfriend I've had recently, they've been like, whatever, it's fine.
Oh, just throwing it all out there.
Well, you know what? One of them here, we started with condoms, but then they just went.
You ain't really backpedal off that one, dog. You done pretty much said all the ones you got.
Yeah.
And just like, yo, what up?
Girlfriends, yeah.
Isn't that always how that goes?
Girlfriends. We're talking girlfriends. Yes.
Just talking about ladies
Yeah.
that you deal with.
Why would
You
say
said
girlfriend?
relationships.
Okay, all right.
Davi did say relationships. That's why I'm
right.
going that
Yeah.
way with it.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Next.
Wow. He's running them down.
I'm mowing them over.
Woo-wee. Okay, Mark, we play a lot of games in the room to give away tickets and prizes to the listeners. And some, we've gotten in heated arguments, and some of us are better than others at playing.
Okay.
When we play the games, who is the best in the room and who's the worst in the room, and why do you think that?
It all depends on the game. I can't just give you one overall. I mean, you own the mouthpiece game.
That's real.
Like-
you know.
What that mouth do?
Yeah, right.
Because that mouth, you can say whatever with that piece in there. Like, it's too small for you.
I mean, everybody has their strengths and weaknesses. We all do. So
Yeah, so if you had to pick one that's the best and one that's the worst
all
in
right,
the room.
Meredith, I'll give you everything. You're the best one in the room.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay,
How's
Meredith,
that?
Meredith is
Yeah.
the best at the games.
Yes.
Okay.
Who's the
And
worst?
who's the worst?
Oh, the worst.
Now he's
Ooh.
nervous.
Davi.
Lies.
Hey, you knew that was coming.
Lies.
Yo, it is true, though.
No, it's not.
But this is why I like him on my team. You know what I mean?
Every time y'all get stuck, you growl.
No.
You're like, "Arr." And he's like, I don't know what means, dude. What are you doing?
Why is he the worst?
I don't know. I just wanted to pick Davi.
All right, Plead the Fifth Mark edition is going on right now. He's answered our 3 questions. What was the furthest that he has moved off of 4th Street North to go do anything that wasn't work related?
Recently.
Well,
Ever.
yeah. It really is kind of like ever. But where it's not work and you said Gulfport
Yeah.
and you've been to the beach.
Recently.
Right. And Davi's question was, have you ever done the slip, which you haven't. you haven't been that guy.
No.
And Meredith's question was,
Who's the worst at playing games in the room to give away tickets?
you picked her as the best, you picked Davi as the worst.
Yeah.
So that's the recap of what you got. Now you got 3 coming from the listeners. Anna is on the line right now. Anna, you got a question for Mark.
All right, here's my question, Mark. With all of the women in your dating pool, I want to know if a woman with a child makes the cut.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. Really?
Probably, maybe. It just
What?
depends.
What?
Yeah.
What?
It depends on her. Like, if I were to be into her and like her enough, then I mean, I guess I would say I don't prefer it. But if she
A
was,
girl comes up and is fine.
Yeah, I mean,
and
if she's
shoots
super
her
hot-
shot at you,
yeah.
and then says, "Wait a minute, hold on, let me go back and check on my kid." Right there.
If she's very attractive and we get along, yeah, I could move forward with that. I guess at this point, why not? I'm not looking for that, but
If
sure.
it happens, it
Yeah.
happens.
You don't sound too eager for it though.
Single moms, hit me up. What's up?
Wow.
Mark's available.
Wow.
Okay.
Can you imagine just
No,
sidebar,
I can't imagine
Can you imagine
that.
him,
Why?
him being left home with somebody's child?
Oh, God.
Oh my God, that relationship
Yeah,
is
Leave it
going
take them
alone.
to the batting cages.
Oh, is that smoke?
yeah.
House
Smell
burning.
smoke. All right,
I
let's
got
see
one.
here what we got.
I got one for you, Mark. On the text line, it says, Mark, you've made it very apparent how often you sleep around, but how often do you enjoy yourself?
Ooh,
Ooh,
that's a good question.
is that the sound you make?
Ooh.
No, that's a great question. Didn't see that. I'll plead the 5th.
What?
Yeah,
Whoa.
I'm just pleading the 5th.
Next
Oh.
question.
Wait,
Oh, man.
wait.
You
what?
heard the man.
What?
You
Plead
won't
the
tell
5th.
us?
Yeah. Plead the 5th.
Why? Wow.
I plead the 5th. I plead the 5th. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm confused right now. Maybe I missed the question because I didn't wait.
How often he enjoys himself because he's always out there hooking up. This person texted in. So how often does he enjoy himself at home
Wow.
by himself?
Really?
With himself.
Yeah. I don't know. I
If
just
you
figured
tapped
plead
out?
the 5th on that one. Yeah.
The
Okay.
first step is admitting you have a problem.
What if it's
Is
like,
that what we saying? You have a problem?
No, I just plead the 5th.
what if it's 12 times a day?
Wow, bro.
Oh, Jesus.
Dude, you got a gnarly question I have here for you. I wouldn't have pled the 5th. Do you want to
Go for
ahead?
it, Meredith.
Oh my God.
You said gnarly, you get to say it.
Yeah, for real. Let me put my finger on the dumb button. Yeah, okay,
This
all
is-
right.
Yeah, on the text line, name one of the girls you slept with here in the Tampa Bay area that had the worst pillow talk. As a matter of fact, she was the worst in bed ever.
Oh.
I don't
come
even.
on.
I
That's what it
can't
says.
even. I don't know.
Pillow talk?
It
Worst
says pillow talk, worst person in bed you've ever slept with here in Tampa.
I don't know. Everyone's been pretty good. I can't single anyone out. I'm being very honest with you. So,
I think you can.
I think it's only fair that I really can't single anyone out.
I think you kind of have to.
Yeah.
Everyone's been pretty good. like that I've hooked up with, I'm happy with it, content. So
Everybody can come back for seconds.
Yeah, sure. I mean, if I go down the road the first time, usually I'm gonna welcome you back. So.
Oh, that's a giving thing.
Yeah.
We don't believe you. All
All
right.
right. Wow.
That's
All
it,
right.
Mark.
What do you?
Ah.
You have made it through, but you did use your pass.
Yes, I did.
All right, there we go. All right, I have to ask you.
I want to boomerang the last question back.
But you didn't even answer it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't. You can only do ones that you
gotta
answer.
answer the
Okay.
question.
You can only do ones that you answer.
Amy was really, really bad in bed.
Are you
I'm
just
serious.
picking a name?
Yeah, he is.
No.
Samantha.
Okay, so I answered it. Amy just wasn't fun.
Don't look at Tommy's face.
She wasn't fun. So you guys got to go around the
Bro,
room.
come on.
Orlando, you're up, bro.
Oh, okay.
No.
That was whack.
Wait.
That was
so
pretty
are
whack.
we just all gonna toss out a name?
Yeah, you got to
Is
toss
that
out a
what we're
name.
doing?
Jenny was very bad.
Jenny.
There was that time with Josh.
Whoa. Tell us more about Josh, Orlando.
I mean, if we're making him up, we might as well make up something good. Like Josh was just, his pillow talk was horrible.
Yeah, we're making it up. Tommy, what's your made up name?
Come on.
I mean, honestly, I hooked up with this chick, and she was this Asian chick. She was like half Asian and half white, and she was just whack. She was whack in bed. There was a lot of stuff on her. I won't do this list.
Oh,
And it just made it.
That's how she
That's
started
no
off the
fun.
combo?
Yeah. She had a lot of no goes.
Oh, well, some things can be a no-go,
But
Tommy.
but you gotta be open for something.
It was too much explaining.
I wasn't feeling that.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah. There was this guy, I believe his name is Ryan. He worked for the Bucks doing something. Anyway, yeah, it was over before it started because he had a little issue.
Is he still in town?
Gang, gang.
He had a little issue.
He
Don't
had
say
an
gang
issue.
gang to us. Don't put us in that game.
What was the
What
issue?
was his issue?
We were, starting things and things got a little heavy and then it ended because he got a little too excited.
He's still here or what?
I don't know, but he didn't get a call back.
Oh.
I was mad.
Wow. All right. Well, there was one. Remember a Liquid Blue?
I've heard of those days.
We used to broadcast a Liquid Blue in Clearwater, and there was this girl. Her name was Darren, and she was fine.
Mm-hmm.
Standing in the club, I was winning. But if anybody walked over to say, "What up, oh," and whatever, and hey, introduce me to her, and I introduced her to the person, they would immediately smell her breath.
Oh, really?
God.
Wow.
It was fire.
Ooh.
Like all the time. All the time.
Would it stink up the whole
with
room?
with liquids, like drinking liquor, or with gum, or whatever. It was just extreme halitosis. But
Oh,
fine.
God.
And
Does
a
she have
chick-
gold teeth?
Nah,
No.
she didn't. But
I mean,
she,
is that a thing?
Why is that
Yeah.
common with gold teeth?
yeah,
Yeah,
where
yeah.
your mouth gets really funky if you got a grill, if you don't clean it and stuff like that. You're like,
Ew,
you're bad
that
breath.
was gross.
But like honestly, like I mean, so rough that I was like, "Yo, I really got to stop messing with this girl
Yeah.
because I couldn't breathe.
Oh, God. That is
Like
the worst.
I didn't want to breathe around her."
See,
Like,
all these stories are way better than Mark's Amy story.
yeah. Oh, Amy was horrible. Yeah, she was.
She was just very boring. Wouldn't really, kind of like us down Davi's road. Just wasn't open to much. Didn't want to do a lot.
Just laid there.
Just kind of, like I don't know. Just really bad.
Maybe it was you.
Ooh.
I don't know. That's not what they say.
Orlando and the Freak Show.
He has effectively done his plead the fifth
Oh,
duties. Marcus is done and cleared. He's sweating a little bit too, just to let you know. All right, 8:43. We'll be back.